survive and scale properly though, that mid game is gonna be so brutal from the side of Aura.
Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
And out spam the skills in the middle of the game. Right though, with the Angela, going for the focusing mark, gonna be a bit more aggressive, but it's also gonna mean that he's gonna be lacking in a bit of mana. As Nino gets dangerously low right here, and Kabuki can freeze this.
Yeah, this is the problem with the CC in the gold lane, man. Especially up against a Moskov. It's already hard. Well, actually, usually against other marksmen like Proj, I think you have an okay time. But the Moskov, he can decide whenever he wants to disengage.
Exactly. Can go and just stun him, push him back if you don't really feel like going for the fisticuffs. Yawi and Rasi though, both not level 4 just yet, but look at the speed of Aura just moving around, going for the clear back and forth, and the rotations even, right? With their coordination, sending Yehesku to the bottom side, everything just running smoothly like butter for Aura.
Yeah, at the moment, doesn't seem like Taz has an answer just yet. Which is why I thought it was a very interesting pickup, this Ling, in the composition that Aura brought. I mean, out of all the gold laners that use a Ling against, it feels like the Moskov is one of the most versatile because of the stun that he has with that spear.
And the Abyss Walkers, it's a blink, right? Assassins usually up against blinks. It's a bit tougher. Yawi doing the same thing now. Rasi supposed to come over, but Yawi has the wild charge, doesn't even use it. The hard guard gets placed down onto Rasi, but what happens to him? He disappeared. The orange ball taken away as well as Goku. Oh man, it's a slaughter in the bottom lane in the enemy jungle. Burned down now. Pai splashed by Yehesku. A disaster for Alter Ego.
Of this early game, and yet the Red Dragons hold this 2k gold lead, and Yawi just cannot stop being a problem.
The lack of damage, the lack of spammable damage as well. He is almost never really in danger unless Alter Ego really expends multiple ultimates only for a roam. That's what he's abusing right now, and the team is trying to follow up on it. He's waiting. Whoa!
Flicker wild charge and the pullback as well. The retribution still caught by Taz there. Gugun looking to go for the chomp down now as Nino puts him in a tough spot with the Rasi with the Primal Rat. Gugun's gonna help. Get help by the hard guard as Nino dives in deep, but Arata's gonna try to burn him down. Earth Shatter Flicker combo to the back line, and now a penalty zone as well. Aura on the back foot, so trying to cut away. Yehesku with a splash of damage. Meanwhile, up top, the Moskov eating good. Going for the turrets, spear of destruction towards the orange buff, but there's nobody there.
So with that engage, with Yawi being a problem there, Gugun does get traded back, but Kabuki does get a little bit more gold. In the grand scheme of things, is that a worth it play?
I thought he was going to try and join the fight, because if he was there, that's a lot of free space he had to really do damage. Yawi now, though, making a clean escape. Aura just seems to be right on track. And even though Kabuki wasn't able to swing that fight in favor of Aura, he's able to get the full gold from the turret right here. And again, he's just waiting for an opportunity. And Pai, actually, on the Terizla, goes for a brute force breastplate. You don't see that very often.
A little bit more survivability on his end.
More movement speed as well.
He's a level below here, though.
Yeah, and Rasi already used the onward. What? Rasi now caught using Primal Rat, but can't do anything now. Pai all alone. They are committing for a neutral objective with an assassin here. Taz in a 1v4 spot. The Flames will zone him away. Taz will still have the retreat. Gugun is on the turtle. That should be for free for Aura here. Second turtle of the game. Very, very quick. I mean, it's not the 3 item power spike just yet. He's still waiting, but with the DHS being built, I mean, with the goals that being built around this moment, like, he's gonna actually, with the pace, reach the DHS by the 8th minute. So very, very quick. Usually you expect 10 to 11.
There's gotta be a way for Alter Ego to shut that down.
I think they have to really use the Ling pressure, but at this point, he's just too busy trying to deal with everything else, and Aura once again.
Two-man wall charging the chomp down. The penalty zone connects on to 3. Taz walking forward. That's a purple buff resets. Rasi pops in the Primal Rat. Taz gonna be able to continue this onslaught as he picks up the purple buff, but now the Flames as well. Such a chaotic duel. In Aura, it looks like they come out on top. Yehesku takes Pai down. In the back now, Nino. All alone in the mid lane, only with a yo-yo. You can't clear those waves. Aura take the turrets. Wait, you got the mid lane turret and the turtle now for Gugun.
So that was the main difference, right? They went for an engage, but this time, Moskov did participate in that team fight. Like you mentioned, Arashi, and they were able to get 2 trades from it. And now this is going to be a big problem, right? The fact that Kabuki can just dive into these team fights whenever he wishes. Okay, that's a good trade by Taz, by the way. That's the only thing that they have been able to get, and they've been able to get those 2 turrets on the back of Taz going for that split push. But how long can they delay the inevitable at this point?
How well can they clear the Lord with Aura knocking on the door with the superior DPS? Yawi makes the play.
It's a wild charge. Kabuki now going to go for the turret, and he'll be able to melt it down quite easily. Right into the depths of his welcome he goes. Edith is gone. Pi gets brought back by the missiles now. It's the flames of Aran. Nino gets the helmet. Hard guard. Oh my god! Nino gets killed just by the Moscow hitting the base. He got pierced down. 2-0 for the Dragons.
Albeit wounded, albeit left down to the ground, the Red Dragons